welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your June 2018 love reading for Virgo. We'll be looking at your wants, your needs, your partner's wants and needs, and how they view you, how you view them, underlying issues, what you're both aware of. We'll also be looking at what you can do in the situation and what you need to focus on during the rest of this month. So the overall energies is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles may be indicating some sort of worry, needing to ask for help, feeling left out in the cold in a situation. So we're going to take a look at your wants. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor in reverse. You may want to regain control in terms of stability, or try and make this situation or this relationship more stable. There may also be a separation in terms of if you're married. This could be someone out of control in terms of their finances, or not focused on finances during this time, and maybe your spending is getting out of control in this relationship. So what you need in terms of your needs, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This is about making a choice to commit to something. So you may be making a choice to commit to your stability, making a choice to commit to a person or this person or a situation. But there's a choice that needs to be made in terms of your stability and being grounded and stable. In terms of how you view your partner, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Three of Cups. So you view your partner as not very worried about anything. They're not feeling stuck in their head about a situation. You view your partner as trying to put some things together so that you can celebrate, so you can I also see they're a little open-minded about some things. So we're going to look at your partner's wants. They have the Death card in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So the Death card, there may be some delays in growth or transformation during this time. There may be something that they're holding on to or may want to hold on to that's causing delays. This is in their wants position, so they want to hold on to something. Maybe it's their finances or something tangible, though. It could be a person that they're holding on to that's causing some delays and a lack of growth in this relationship. But what they need, they have the High Priestess and the Tower. The High Priestess and the Tower is indicating them needing to use their intuition in terms of this relationship and whether or not they want to be in it or not. What I'm seeing is there may be an epiphany or a tower moment that comes to this person as they are juggling what it is that they're trying to do. So like I said, with the Four of Pentacles and the Death card, I'm feeling like someone intuitively knows that they are rocking the stability of a foundation. They may be holding on to their finances during this time, and that's causing a problem in your foundation with this person, which may be why you have the Emperor in reverse, a loss of control. In terms of how they view you, we have the Devil in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. So they're viewing you as coming out of toxic situations, no longer dealing with situations that no longer serve you. And also, you're waiting. You may have planted some seeds with this person. You may have made some decisions, or you may have come to an agreement with this person. And now you're just waiting on the fruits of your labor. You may be tired of waiting on things to change as well. They may be viewing that in you. What you're both aware of is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, and the Two of Swords. So something is not getting off the ground. And like I said, you're losing patience with the Temperance being in reverse, either you or this partner, because someone needs to make a choice as to what direction they want to take things. With the Page of Pentacles being here, this is about something stable, It may have been offered, but there's no follow through, or just not happening during this time. And there's a sense of being impatient or unable to manifest, unable to, you know, mix with this person. And someone needs to make a choice just so that things can become more stable, so that you can turn this page of pentacles upright and have that new beginning and really balance things out between the both of you once a choice is made. The underlying energies, we have the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. There's a conflict of interest in terms of this partnership. There needs to be growth. There needs to be healing. You may have a conflict of interest in terms of how you want things to go, what direction you want things to take, how you want to spend your finances with the Five of Pentacles being here. There may need to be a break or some healing of the finances, some healing of a partnership. But there's conflicting ideas about how to go about growing the situation. In terms of what you're offering your partner, you have the King of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles. So you're communicating. You may be communicating harshly, but you're communicating that you want to hold on to your stability. You want something stable. You may be communicating ways in which to get this stability. In terms of what your partner is offering you, they have the King of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups. You may be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is a very immature energy with it being in reverse. There's a sense of emotional immaturity or just immaturity with this person in general. They may be very selfish during this time, but they're offering some sort of emotional fulfillment. So they're offering emotional fulfillment, and I think you're more focused on your stability and where things go and making things more structured. Okay, I'm going to take some clarifiers. So with the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor in reverse, you have the Eight of Cups. So you may want to walk away from this situation due to the lack of structure in terms of finances. Finances may be a big deal for you, Virgo. And, if you're not able to have some sort of financial control or some sort of financial stability, then you may want to walk away from this situation. And when it comes to your needs, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So you may be making a choice in terms of, wanting something concrete, wanting something on a higher level. Like I said before, you may be wanting commitment. And with that, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you're voicing your opinions. You're letting this person know what it is that you do want, what you don't want. You may be cutting this person out during this time. You may be deciding to file for a divorce. How you view your partner is the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Three of Cups. Like I said, they're not stuck in their head about this situation. They're trying to put some things together. So they're doing a lot of celebrating, I feel. Maybe with a third party. And we have the Empress. So, like I said, there may be a third party. There may be a child involved even. The Empress is usually a baby mother or a mother figure. I feel like you view your partner as not so worried about stability and more focused on having a good time is what I'm seeing. And with the Empress being here, this could be either you, that they are having this good time with, or someone else. And maybe a Libra. In terms of your partner's wants, we have the Death card in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Like I said, things not getting off the ground, things not beginning to flourish. So with the Death card, you need some transformations to happen. Um, your partner may need to hold on to their finances. With that, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. They're dissatisfied with the situation. So there's a situation that they're dissatisfied with within this relationship with you or someone else, and they're trying to hold on to something. They're either trying to hold on to you, even though there's a lack of growth in this situation, and they're dissatisfied with the situation, or they're holding on to you and something else or someone else because of their they're wanting to be more emotionally fulfilled. In terms of your partner's needs, they have the High Priestess and the Tower. So they may be trying to use their intuition during this time because they know that this structure that you built together with this person is coming down. They may get some sudden news about this, or maybe you're telling them about this divorce or separation, and this comes suddenly to them. So they're trying to use their intuition as to what to do next or how to move forward so they can gain that sense of wish fulfillment or emotional fulfillment. With that, we have the Strength card in reverse. They need courage during this time in order to be able to build on the things that they may have lost due to third party situations or due to some financial constraints in terms of spending too much money drinking or partying in situations like that, because you do have the King of Wands in reverse as far as what they're offering, and this is the immature energy. And with all of these cups, I'm feeling like this person is either drinking a lot in order to max some sort of addiction or bad habit. They're viewing you as coming out of situations that are toxic. You may be tired of waiting on things to manifest, and you may have planted some seeds with this situation or with this person, and they understand that you're waiting on them to come out of situations that no longer serve them as well. With that, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So they may be viewing you as working on, like I said, working on your stability. You're focused on finances during this time. You're focused on building a stable home life, a stable life in general, and you're eliminating people and situations that are bringing either draining your finances or just not serving you. What you're both aware of is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, and the Two of Swords. You're both aware of things not getting off the ground. You're getting impatient with the situation, and someone needs to make a choice. And with that, we have the Star card. There is hope for the situation, but I think you're more focused on getting your finances together than worried about whether this is going to come together. I say that because you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So this is about divorce, separation, severing ties. And with the King of Pentacles being here, you're either negotiating contracts with this person, or you're really focused on holding on to your pentacles, or your pentacles, holding on to your finances during this time. In terms of the underlying issues, we have the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So like I said, there's a conflict of interest in this partnership in terms of how to bring things together, how to heal the situation. And with that, we have the World card. So there may be an ending to this situation. As I said before, if you're getting a divorce or a separation, this is you being liberated from this situation and healing yourself. Partnering up with other people, and this may be you may be conflicted about whether or not you want to liberate yourself from this situation, trying to decide whether to stick it out or to move on from it. In terms of what you're offering, you have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. No longer willing to work on this situation. Things not working out, things not coming together, the plans falling through or are delayed. So if you're in a situation where maybe the partner is working on helping you and you're working, and you're kind of disgruntled about how things are moving along, This person is trying to gather strength in order to rebuild with you, use their intuition as to how they can bring more to the table in this situation. But there's still this immature energy in terms of how they're offering you a sense of wish fulfillment. This may be just a passionate or a sexual relationship is what I want to say. And, you may not want to come together with this person, or you may not want to work on anything tangible with this person because you haven't been able to get things off the ground. And in other situations, if that doesn't apply to you, in other situations, you may decide to divorce or separate this from this person because of their immaturity and their bad habits. Oh, your partner is the King of Wands in reverse is what they're offering, and the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, they're offering passionate, emotional fulfillment, but they're a little immature. And with that, we have the Seven of Swords. So yeah, there's some sneaky behavior going on. Maybe they're sneaking to see you and you're not really a couple, but they're offering some sort of fulfillment to you, or they're trying to get away with something. If you are married to this person and seeking a divorce, they may be trying to get away with something, keeping some information to themselves, and they're happy with doing so. So what can you do in this situation or in these situations? Let's see what we have. Joy and stability. So this is about your foundation. This is about focusing on building your foundation. With your children, your family members, bringing a sense of joy and happiness to a situation. Wanting to bring joy and stability to your home life, your foundation, and maybe, whichever situation you're in. So if you're getting a divorce and separating from this person, you need to focus on your joy and your stability. You need to focus on your finances, your growth, and your prosperity. If you are in a situation where you're just in a sexual relationship, still you're being told to make sure you're not spending too much, you're not giving out more than you're receiving. Recognize the red flags. Maintain your own sense of joy and stability with or without this person. What should you be? What should you be? What should you be focused on? We have harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. And empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So have compassion for yourself as well as this other person, especially if you are separating. This other person, as I said, may be dealing with some addictions or some financial difficulties. You may be getting a divorce or separating from this person, or maybe this person is getting divorced and separating, and they need the strength in order to overcome some things. But what they're telling you is, understand that if this is a separation, even though this person may not be up to par in terms of your standards, that try and make this separation or this connection with this a sexual connection excuse me as harmonious as possible, but also have empathy for yourself as well, to make sure you're not spending too much, you're not giving too much of your time and your energy to something that's not going to grow. In terms of your partner has control. So they have the Strength card twice, once in reverse, and control is the Strength card in the upright. So they need to regain control over their lives, over the situation that they are in, whether this is in a relationship with you or someone else. They need some courage in order to either move out of toxic situations, to move out of addictions, to move out of third-party situations, or just needing the strength to control their spending. What they need to focus on, cooperation. You are in your quest to manifest the energy of love. You realize that every person and experience has value. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. They need to focus on cooperating with you as much as possible. If you're in a third party situation as well, they're going to have to learn how to control themselves in terms of, being promiscuity, addictions, finding creative outlets so that they're not drawn to those things. If this is not an addiction issue and it's a financial issue, they need to find creative ways of tempering their spending, or budgeting is what I want to say, so that they can cooperate with you in terms of, building this Five of Pentacles up to a Ten of Pentacles. But there may be some sneaky behavior in which, someone comes and offers you something and they're offering some sort of emotional fulfillment, but they're not offering something solid and stable and committed. So you may want to pay attention to the red flags in the situation, pay attention to, how much you're spending. This reading has a lot of financial connotations to it in terms of, money leaving out, money coming in, instability in emotions, a lot of communications back and forth, conflicting ideas about what it is that you want to do in order to promote growth or to change the situation. And with the world being here, there will be some change. There will be a freeing yourself or a liberation from an old cycle or an old way of doing things and a new way of perceiving or a new way of doing, so that things can either get better for you as an individual or as a couple. So at the bottom of the decks, we have Five of Pentacles, we have base chakra, and we have unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing with this, the base chakra is about your foundation. The Five of Pentacles is about worry. This is about lack. This is about needing to ask for help. And this is about loss as well. With the unity card, there needs to be some unity in terms of whether or not you're going to separate from this person, come together financially, or separate financially. There may be some contracts you're working out and you're worried about your stability. You're worried about the foundation of your home and how you're going to work things out alone or how you're going to work things out with this person. But there needs to be a coming together, because if there is an issue with the partner spending, this will affect your foundation. And if what I'm sensing, you are the more responsible person, Virgo. So, I don't mean to pry, but you are the more responsible person. So it's like you're going to have to temper the spending of this other person. Or if you're not able to do so, there may have to be a separation so that you can regather yourself emotionally, financially. But this is about your foundation. This is about the structures that you're building with other people, realizing if there's money leaving that you're not aware of, if there seems to be a person doesn't have the finances that they need, even though they may be working, there seems to be money leaving and nothing being built, that is a red flag. You need to pay attention to that. There need to be some boundaries set. Because with unity, you're being told that this person needs to cooperate in order for there to be harmony. And they need to find creative ways to build their finances. Now, something else I was getting during the reading, I don't know how much that's going to resonate. Maybe dealing with the person where they may be using you or other people for finances, with this Empress card being here. So just be careful in terms of your involvement in the situation, because I feel like it could backfire. But with the base chakra, the Five of Pentacles, and the Unity card is saying is focus on your foundation. This is the advice. Focus on your foundation so that you can bring things together. Ask for help if necessary. Understanding that the actions of another financially, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually does affect your foundation. So, if you'd like a personal reading, please contact me or look in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.